sana, habari zenu watu wa members of 40 states. Niko na mheshimiwa from Bumachoge, the only vocal guy, jamaa mwenye aogopi serikali. Bro, hii nguvu ulitoa wapi? Uko salama kwanza?
Niko salama. Mungu anasaidia. Yes. Wale ambao wanijui wageni ya Kenya, sababu najua Wakenya wao wananijua kwa wingi. Mimi ni Willis Mboga, Chairman People's Assembly, coming MP Bumachoge Church.
Kwanza wewe ni nani? Juzi umesema umepigiwa simu wote Harambee sasa hawajalipwa hiyo pesa. Wewe ni nani?
Mimi ni Chairman People's Assembly Kenya. People's Assembly Kenya. Yani assembly zote za wananchi Kenya as per Article 37 of the Constitution. I'm the chairperson.
Kenya mzima.
Kenya mzima. In fact, we are heading to East African community. As we are after separating Uganda and Tanzania, we are heading to East Africa community, People's Assembly. And I know if I've been elected in Kenya as the chairperson, being elected as the EAC chairperson, so the hard task. Yeah.
Lakini watu wanasemanga hii si jaba bro.
See, when you say about jaba personally, me, I don't intoxicate myself with any kind of drug. I'm a sober guy who just takes tea and this normal ugali and
so Harambee sasa hakupewa hiyo 1 million.
That one is in the public domain. As I said last time, those guys were given 100,000. So we are yet to confirm because yet I've not received a communication from the Office of the President, even Office of the PA, President of the Republic of Kenya, even the PS in charge of sports. I have not received any communication.
The last information we received ilikuwa nasema?
The last information I received was that those guys they received 100,000 and we are yet to know what they paid the remaining 100,000 or it was just a kind of wachezea. Yeah, I'm a blackmail.
Alright.
So we must get to the bottom of the matter.
Unasimama Bumachoge. Ground inasemaje?
In Bumachoge, I was there last month. So people just talked to me and they told me we want that kind of service. Because how can you go deliver to the whole people of Kenya and we are here as Bumachoge? Come and serve us. And they have told me just come. And I told them, you know, I have not organized my financial. We don't need your finances. So just come. We will kuja nyumbani. Sisi tutakupigia kura kwa wingi na tuko tayari. Because what we need is just an ID and the voter's card. We just vote for you and you save Bumachoge and our country because we see you have energy, you have the information and you are law-abiding citizen.
Ukiangalia politics ya Kenya, recently Uhuru Kenyatta amemwambia Raila, wewe msee naweza kusupport 2027. Wewe kwanza toka hapo broad base ndio
I don't want to say that Uhuru amesema because but let me assume Uhuru ndiye amesema because if Mulate speaks Uhuru amesema. So if Uhuru I think is trying to play double chance because Jubilee Secretary General Jeremiah Kioni told us very clearly as a party, Jubilee Party, we have endorsed Dr. Fred Okengo. And today we hear that some people say we want to endorse Raila Amolo Odinga. I think there is some game being played, and that game I want to tell former President Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, if that's the direction you are heading to, you want to divide Kenya and stop dividing Kenya. If it's true, you want to sponsor Raila who has betrayed the people of Kenya for now more than 3 decades. Personally, I've stood with Raila. 2017, if you go to my social media platforms, you can tell the much I stood with Raila. I remember I even had to, in Bumachoge Church constituency, I had to hire a pickup that was monitoring ODM elections. That time was NASA in Bumachoge Church constituency with my own money. 2017. Coming up in 2018, March 4th, I saw later in Harambee House with a handshake. In fact, I was much hearted when people like Pendo and the others who were shot while we were coming from the airport. They were not even compensated. So I felt bad, and that's the day I left this museum, and I said, I don't want business to do with this museum. Up to date, you talked with my business with the museum, me, I leave you there. Because the museum has choked with the emotions of the people of Kenya. We just jump up and down We go to the roads, tunakimbishana kwa barabara, tunalala chini, tunakaa chini, tunaingia bomas. Kesho tunashtukia mzee ameenda handshake. Kesho tunashtukia mzee ameenda State House. You see, ni kuchezea wa Kenya. It is high time we told this mzee the truth. Personally, I have always told him, and I will never stop until one of us doesn't see one another eye to eye. Yeah.
Unasema juzi hiyo DM inavaa kuuzwa. Kwa nini?
No, at my personal capacity, with the powers I have as the chairman of the People's Assembly, anything that I don't conform with the people's aspirations, with the people's interests, we just close it. Like the other day, as I said, all ODM branches, all offices need to be closed across the country. Personally, in Bomachoge Church, I issued orders that I may not see those offices in Bomachoge Church because we cannot have a party that states this one and speaks otherwise. Because the other day, he was speaking as a democratic party aspires with the interest of the people at heart. Nothing is going on. When the same party is watching the people of Kenya being abducted, when the same party is watching massive corruption in government, and when the same party has sent these people as experts to eat or to root this country in the name of experts in our government. Today, we have one of the experts from the same party saying he wants to scrap off free primary and secondary education. So this party has betrayed the aspirations of the people of Kenya. And that's why in Bomachoge Church, I've said, and this one should be on record, if there is a party called ODM in Bomachoge Church, that's a misguided. I don't want to hear that kind of voice or that kind of, I don't know.
Bomachoge county gani?
Bomachoge is in Kisii County. Yeah.
Lakini ukiangalia Kisii mostly 80% ya
No. Previously, we used to support Baba as the people in Kisii and the Nyamira counties because we believed Baba was to bring change in this country. Till when Baba took a different route, supporting our oppressors, because the current regime does not care about humanity, he has no interest for the people of Kenya. I have so many examples I can show you. This government doesn't care about the people of Kenya. And another mistake that Baba made when he came to Kisii, journalists asked him just a simple question. Baba, how do you see Matiang'i presidency? Baba said it clearly, you Kisis have no numbers. You Kisis cannot make it to presidents in this country. And yet the same Kisis have stood with Raila for 30 good years, despite failing. Baba has failed for good 5 times. And we have never deserted him. Look at him. When we need him even just one chance, he's telling us we can't, we have no ability.
One chance for Nani?
One chance for the guy Fred Okengo Matiang'i. But he said he cannot allow us. You see now he's clinging to the KK government, which is the oppressor. Yeah.
Ukimalizia tuko na game ya Angola na Kenya leo.
Before I go to Angola and Kenya, I just want to illustrate how this government is mistreating. You see, the other day President Ruto told us we make all payments through e-citizen. Yeah. And you saw very well from even the newspaper and from the Auditor General report. Personally, I've gone through the Auditor General report. We have more than 45 billion that has been swindled, has been embezzled through dubious means and through channels related to the first family which is leading this country. That is President William Samuel Ruto's family and other systems. You can tell even from the newspaper what they are illustrating. Those money is being channeled to individual accounts instead of the exchequer account, which is domiciled at Central Bank of Kenya. So we want clarity from the Public Accounts Committee. We want clarity from the Ministry of Treasury and Economic Planning. In the next 1 week, I think we are going to be very ruthless and seamless because we must recover lost resources. Coming to the game of Kenya and Angola. First, I want to wish our team, Raila'S Stars, good luck. And we will also be closely monitoring because I want them to win, because I also want them to become millionaires. And for them to become millionaires, and that's why I've always urged the Ministry of Sports and Culture Affairs, tomorrow, invite us to State House so that we witness you giving them 1 million each, because we don't want this issue whereby we are doubting how how much what this guy is given. Because like now like I said last time, I received so many calls. These guys were not given this money. So we don't want such issues. So tomorrow I want to ensure the Minister of Sports will communicate to the Chairman of the People's Assembly by 8 a.m. because I will be in town. Let them communicate to my office, and immediately I will respond. We want to witness the issuance of 1 million each to each player, and if it's a draw, the issuance of 500,000 each to each player. Above all, I wish them good luck as they beat Angola 3-0. Thank you.
Thank you so much, bro.